What a roller coaster of a match. India's tour of New Zealand just got a whole lot more intense after that second ODI. We saw moments of brilliance, but ultimately, it was a day of what-ifs for Team India. Let's break down exactly where the game was won and lost, because this was a classic case of letting a strong position slip. It all started so well, didn't it? Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill were off to a flyer. They looked comfortable, they were finding the boundary, and it felt like India was setting up for a massive total. The pitch had a bit in it for the seamers early on, but our openers navigated that beautifully. It was the perfect foundation. You're watching that and thinking, 320, maybe even 330 is on the cards. But cricket is a funny old game. Just as we were getting comfortable, the momentum shifted, and it shifted hard. It started with Gill's dismissal, and then in a flash, we lost Virat Kohli and Shreyas Iyer. Suddenly, from a position of power, India was in a state of panic. The New Zealand bowlers, particularly Krasdian Clark and Michael Bracewell, were incredibly smart. They realized the initial seam movement was gone and the pitch was starting to slow down and grip. They took the pace off the ball, brought the spinners on, and just choked the life out of the Indian innings. The boundaries dried up, the run rate plummeted, and the pressure just kept building. It was a masterclass in adapting to the conditions. Amidst all this chaos, one man stood tall, KL Rahul. What an innings that was. He played a truly exceptional knock, anchoring the innings and holding it all together. His century, a magnificent 112 not out, was a display of class, composure, and sheer determination. He was fighting a lone battle out there, watching wickets tumble at the other end. Despite his heroics, the biggest issue for India was the complete inability to build partnerships after that initial opening stand. When you have one guy scoring a brilliant 100 but the team still feels short, it tells you the story. There was just no one to stick around with him and provide that crucial support. After the innings, KL Rahul himself admitted that they were probably 15 to 20 runs short of a par score. Posting 284 felt competitive, but not commanding, especially on a pitch that often gets better for batting under the lights. That little bit of extra cushion could have made all the difference. When New Zealand came out to bat, India needed early wickets to put them under pressure. And while we had some initial success, we just couldn't break through in those crucial middle overs. This is something Captain Shubman Gill pointed out after the match. We let the game drift. And when you give a player like Daryl Mitchell a chance, he's going to make you pay. And boy, did he make us pay. Mitchell played the defining innings of the match. An unbeaten 131. It was an absolute masterclass in chasing a total. He absorbed the early pressure, built a match-winning partnership, and then just took the game away from India. He never looked flustered, paced his innings to perfection, and guided New Zealand to a surprisingly comfortable 7-wicket victory. While India was left wondering about those missed opportunities, Mitchell showed everyone how to control a run chase. So, to sum it up, a promising start undone by a middle-order collapse. A brilliant but lonely century from KL Rahul, and a failure to take wickets when it mattered most. New Zealand's bowlers were smart, their spinners were effective, and Daryl Mitchell was simply sensational. It's a tough loss for India, but there are plenty of lessons to be learned. What did you think was the main turning point? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more cricket analysis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.